Welcome to the Providence Improv Guild. Thank you guys for coming out on this beautiful Saturday night. Maybe we'll see some aurora borealis. Anybody see it yet? No. I guess, yeah, Midwest has seen it a lot, so it's pretty brilliant. So maybe we'll be blessed with it here. Hey, but we're also blessed with comedy here, improv comedy tonight, and you're going to see two fantastic acts. One of those is a solo act called Talking to Myself. You'll see that. And our short-form team newspaper podcast. So before they can come up here to entertain you tonight, a couple pieces of housekeeping. If there's any type of emergency, just go out the exit, the same door you came in, go down the stairwell. If that stairwell is blocked, just go down the corridor, follow the other exit signs, and there's a second stairwell that'll lead you outside. It'll be pretty self-apparent. So, if you need to use the loo or the bathroom while you're here, go out the same exit and look to the right, and you'll see that the bathroom is right there. It is a single stall bathroom, so maybe give a knock in case somebody forgot to lock the door and you don't want to make a friend in that kind of awkward way. The other thing is, how many of you have never seen live comedy improv before? Everybody's seen it. All right. How many of you have never been to the Providence Improv Guild before? Yeah! All right. Thank you guys for coming here. You've seen improv before, but just to refresh your memory, everything you're going to see is made up on the spot. And so just to kind of get you guys warmed up, because the performers will ask you for ideas and suggestions, we want to make sure that you're ready to do that. So at the count of three, name your favorite planet in our solar system. 1, 2, 3. Neptune. Neptune, yeah. Neptune is a wonderful planet, Trevor. I agree. So at the count of three, name your favorite tire on your automobile. 1, 2, 3.
Spare.
Thank you, the spare. So, the spare is a very underrated tire on the car, so it never gets enough attention. So, well, I think you guys are warmed up enough. And so what we're going to do, without further ado, is bring to the stage our first act, and that is Talking to Myself. Yay! All right. Hey, I'm Carl, and I'm talking to myself. And all I need to get started are two things from you. I need a non-geographic location.
A dentist's office.
A dentist's office, and I need a word.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. All right. I'm gonna steal it. Oh, right here. The seat. Yeah, Mr. Henderson. That's the chair you'll be in. The doctor will be in momentarily. Just sit down. Thank you. So, I'm Claire. I'll be your dental hygienist. I'm going to take care of you first, and then Dr. Phillips will be in, and then he'll give you your thorough examination. But just sit down and relax, and let me get my instruments, and I'll be right with you. Nice weather we're having out there today, isn't it? Yeah, it's very nice. Have you seen the aurora borealis? No, I haven't, but it's been cloudy, hasn't it? Yeah, a bit. So it's kind of hard to see. So hopefully it'll clear up. Yes, we can help that. So, all right. I just want you to kind of lean back in the chair. All right, and okay, open wide, and I'm going to just kind of check to see what the state of your mouth is here, and Mr. Henderson, how many times a day do you floss? Pardon? Floss, how many times a day do you do that? I don't floss. Oh, well, you have a lot of, just just from the initial examination, you have a lot of buildup of plaque and other items in there, and you might want to consider taking a little better care of your teeth. So I can explain. I just before I came here, I had lunch, and I went to Mario's Bistro, and it was all you can eat, and so I had eaten a lot of pasta, and then I finished it off with I ate a half pack of Oreos too before I came here. So well that explains the buildup, and so what we're gonna have to do then is clean your teeth very thoroughly with a rinse before I actually get in there and start examining to see the extent of the damage that you have. So I'm going to give you something here. That's a large hose that you have there. Yeah, Mr. Henderson, I think you're gonna need like sort of the full pressure wash that we have here. So what I'm gonna want you to do is open wide, and before we do that, I'm gonna put a tarp down if you don't mind. Okay, and put that around you there. Are you comfortable? Well, fairly. All right, and now we've got to put in this dental wedge. So open wide, and this will hold your mouth open wide. Do the pressure wash. Comfortable? Really, yeah. All right. So get ready. 1, 2. Claire. Oh, hi, Dr. Phillips. What on earth are you doing? I was going to pressure wash Mr. Henderson's mouth. Claire, we don't pressure wash people's mouths. You need to gently remove any debris that's in there. What did I tell you? You know, just because you worked on construction as your last job and remove paint from houses, we don't do that with our patients. That could be very detrimental to their health. I'm sorry. I just thought it would be much more efficient, Dr. Phillips. Well, Claire, it is efficient in the sense that it would be fast, but it would also probably kill Mr. Henderson. Oh, it would probably kill Mr. Henderson to blow that much water into his mouth. So why don't you put the hose away, and I will conduct my examination. Okay, all right. Hi, I'm Dr. Phillips, Mr. Henderson. Uh-huh. Well, let's remove this oral speculum that we have here. Get rid of that, we don't need that, and we'll leave the tarp down. So you said you're in here because you're having trouble with one of your molars. Yeah, I'm noticing this pain in the back when I chew, and it's kind of deep down, and I'm not sure what's going on. So, well, Mr. Henderson, I think we'll have you fixed up in a jiffy here. Let me examine you, open wide. Oh dear Lord, you must have gone on Mario's before you came here. You betcha. So all you can eat spaghetti and other pasta. So, and I see you took advantage of the free Oreos afterwards. Oh yeah, they were absolutely delicious, and I enjoyed it. So all you can eat pasta and Oreos for $10.99. Well, what a deal! And frankly, let me give you something too. We have a coupon for Mario's too. Mario and I have we have a reciprocity here because you pack your teeth full of their food. I come in and clean them. I make a lot of money. Mario's makes a lot of money, and so it's a great deal for both of us, so. Well, what about my molars? Let me take a look. You haven't been opening bottles with your teeth, have you? Yeah, it's something I picked up a little habit that I learned ever since I was in the Army. You know, we would do it as a joke, and we would, open beer bottles that way. And so, well, what it appears to be, Mr. Henderson, does it hurt when I do this? Ah! You've cracked a molar clean in half. We're going to have to pull that out, and then that should take care of the problem. Is there any way for me to keep my tooth? I mean, I've had this tooth, basically all my life, and I would hate to lose it at this point, even though it really brings me a lot of pain. Well, there's one way that we could probably deal with it. You're not going to like it, and it could be very hazardous to your health. Well, anything, Doc. I mean, I'm just very attached to, the parts of my body, or more accurately, they're kind of attached to me, and so I would hate to have it removed. Well, what I can do is give it a thorough cleaning, and then put some type of bond in there, and maybe that will hold it together well enough that you won't experience the pain. Well, that sounds great. So what's the problem? Well, the thorough cleaning entails Claire, hose. Okay, another location, another word.
Fire department.
Fire department and
Victoria's sponge cake.
Victorian sponge cake. Wow. She's looking shiny today, isn't she? Well, we gotta keep our equipment in great shape here, don't we? I mean, we never know when there's gonna be a fire, and have to run out, and the fire truck's gotta look good. It's gotta look shiny. People need to be impressed, and they need to see it coming. And also, I guess it keeps it in good shape too. Dirt gets in, and it destroys the parts, and we don't want that. We want to be able to get to a fire quickly. Wow. So, well, we're having a party in the back. Do you want to come? A party? Yeah, it's Captain's last week, and we thought we'd get together, throw them a little send-off, and so, why don't you come back? Well, I'm not quite done. I'm only finished with this side of the truck. I need to go do the other side, and oh, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Come on. We have Victorian sponge cake in the back. Victorian sponge cake, you say? That's a temptation to hardly turn down. But the state of the truck. Oh, what the hell? What could happen here? Hey, Cap. Hey. Last week, huh? Yeah. I've been with the fire department for 47 years now. It's about time we go. And I'm gonna miss it here, but I'm looking forward to my retirement. Oh, what are you gonna do? Well, it's the story as old as time. My wife and I, we're going down to Boca. We're gonna retire there, and I'm gonna sit there. We got this house, and it's got a little lake out back, and you can sit there and watch the alligators come in and out of the pond, and make sure I keep the dog away from them. Play a little golf, and then just kind of slowly age and fade into insignificance like most people do when they retire. That sounds like a really fine plan there, Cap. All right, well, hey, I'm gonna grab some of this sponge cake and let's celebrate.
Sounds good.
Ding, 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 shit! Cut to fire truck driving down the road. Right there, that's the address of the fire. The fire! My house is on fire! Man, we're here to help. Wait, your truck, it's dirty. I don't want you putting out a fire with a dirty truck. I'm sorry, man. That's what we're at. That's my show. Alright, so, hey, we offer classes and workshops here at the Providence Improv Guild. So if you're interested in taking any classes, go to improvpig.com and you can sign up. We have merchandise. And also, we are a 501c3, so we are a not-for-profit, so you have extra oodles of cash lying around in a trunk in your bedroom or something like that. Please bring it in, donate to the pig. We could really use it. So, well, without further ado, welcome to the stage our short-form team newspaper podcast.
All right, hey everybody, we are a newspaper podcast. We're gonna do some short form games for you. We'll explain what the games are before we do them, and then we'll do them. That's how it works. Our first game is a game called Dueling Salesman. And this, Jared and John are going to be selling similar products to you, and we'll bounce back and forth doing their pitches, and you'll all get to decide who's the winner at the end. So can I get any noun at all, please?
Burger.
Burger. And then can I get a descriptive word, please?
Furry.
Furry. All right, you each are trying to sell a product called Furry Burger.
Furry burger, huh? Furry.
Sounds good.
Jared,
Oh, good. So there's one thing we all love, it's peaches. You love peaches, I love peaches, we all love peaches. And part of eating peaches is the furry exterior. Well, we got a product for you. Now you're gonna get, we call it the savory peach or the furry burger. Imagine biting into a delicious burger and getting that tactile sensation of a slight peach fuzz on the outside of it. I bet you can feel your lips tingling right now just thinking about it. Put your mouth over the burger and slowly ooze.
So Furry Burger is actually well, it's a cleaning product. We probably misnamed it. I understand. I'm so sorry about that. But it's a hamburger-shaped product that is furry, kind of in a loofah-like sense. And you can bring it in the shower with you, and you can wash up with it, and it'll take off all the dead skin cells and stuff. And then later on, it's really good with mustard on a bun. You can heat it up. It's the only burger that you boil. With you know, and the fur pretty much you can comb it and get it out of the way if you need to. And then it's sorry.
Now there might be some products out there that you can bring into the shower with you. Our furry burger is one of them. You can eat that thing anywhere, and you don't have to rub it on your body like some kind of a weirdo freak. You get to enjoy the sweet, sweet, savory taste of it. You want umami? Well, mommy, you're gonna be loving a single like this.
No, I know there are a lot of products out there named the Hairy Burger, and you can try it. But I wouldn't put that thing in your mouth, to be honest with you. I've tried it. It does leave a strange sensation on your lips. What my companion here doesn't mention is that they also swell up to be about the size of balloons. So if you want to see Botox, just have one of his furry burgers. So if you want to be clean.
Wait, you know how when you're biting into a burger, you're thinking, I would love more burger. Well, this furry burger swells up when you're eating it in the shower. More burger that you get. Well, with that awesome lip sensation. Ooh, just imagine kissing a kitten. You love kissing kittens, right?
Kiss a kitten, it's more like eating one. I mean, would you eat a kitten? No! So you want it to be clean. You can wash the kitten. Take a bath and take a bath. It's not weird. I've showered with kittens, okay?
Would you buy a product from somebody who showered with kittens? No! No! Would you buy a product from someone who washes things with kittens? Absolutely not!
Well, I would, and I have. I have a collection of them. It's great. By the way, the furry burger comes in different flavors. You can get the furry cheeseburger. You can get the furry vegan burger. You can get the furry forever burger. You can get the furry, what's that one called that they all have here? I don't know, it's another burger. Impossible burger, that's it.
All right, audience. Neither of them really seem to believe in their own product. So I'm gonna get your vote. Do you want John's version of a furry burger? Applaud if you do. Do you want Jerry's version of a furry burger? Sorry.
Definitely silence.
I have almost never been rejected.
All right, John, I'm gonna take us through, say it again.
Oh, we're gonna say it again? Oh, good. We don't have a bell, but hey, that's okay. So ladies and gentlemen, in this next game we're gonna play, these two gentlemen are gonna attempt to put out a really wonderful, dramatic scene for you. And the problem is, they're worse than me for remembering their lines, so I'm gonna have to change it up every now and then by asking them to say something a little differently if they get a little off color like that. But so just to get started, what we need is a non-geographic location. Maybe fit in a space like this that they may be.
The library.
A library, I like it. You gentlemen are in the library.
So this is gonna be the whole date?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we've got like a world of adventure at our fingertips here.
I don't know, I thought we'd like, be here for a little bit, maybe each check out a book and then go somewhere else and get some food, continue things on, but it's been 2 hours, so.
Yeah. I mean, you can't read a whole book in 2 hours. I thought,
Ding.
I mean, yeah. 2 hours. That's like literature foreplay.
Ding.
2 hours. I mean, that Leo Tolstoy book, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But if somebody happened to just yell it out somewhere, War and Peace, like I was just thinking, it doesn't even start getting good until you're like 2 hours in.
Yeah, I mean, totally get it. Books take a while. It takes me a long time to get through a book, and I thought that we could do that like together, just outside of the walls of the library.
I mean, this is where we experience the books. It's like movies are always better in the movie
Do you
theater.
like me?
Ding.
Am I attractive to you?
Ding.
Do you think that there will be a second date somewhere else?
Oh, yeah! Yeah! There's a library right down in the next town. So many libraries.
I know, but other libraries are different.
Yeah! Oh my God, you should see the reference one down in Smithville. That reference section is crazy. They've got all the encyclopedias set. Remember encyclopedias?
I mean, I remember them, but it doesn't make me want to see them again. I have the internet.
Ding.
I have a phone in my pocket that I can literally look up anything that I want to.
Ding.
My mom tells me everything I need to know.
I bet your mom would tell you should date somebody who loves libraries.
I don't take dating advice from my mom. Ding. My mom doesn't know that we're on this date.
You didn't tell your mom?
No, I didn't tell my mom. Do you think she'd just let me go to a library with some stranger?
I'm not just a stranger.
Ding.
Your mom seems like somebody who would trust someone like me.
Someone who reads War and Peace on the first date?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I hate to use the word prude, but you might be a bit of a prude.
How dare you?
How dare me?
Yes, I read young adult at most on the first date.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was going on a date with an Amish person.
What?
Do you wait till marriage before you start reading the hardcovers? I'm sorry, that was.
I can't believe this.
I'm sorry, that was. I didn't want the date to be like this.
Ding.
I was hoping that reading a bunch of books would really get you in the mood.
Ding.
There's a little book over here called the Kama Sutra.
My mom was right.
No!
Nancy!
That's a blues that I'm going to in reference to the book.
Had to go there, yeah.
Alright, next game we're gonna play is a game called Interrogation, and for that, I'm gonna leave the room.
No, fine.
Get out of here, Jimmy.
Yeah.
So what I think would be funny is if we all just left. I'll just leave and don't tell Jimmy.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do that, but there's only one way in and out. So you probably
Yeah, right,
right there.
so it wouldn't work. All right, let's just play this.
Yeah.
All right.
So, this game.
Jimmy's a criminal.
Yeah, Jimmy's a criminal, and we're going to be interrogating him. But he doesn't know his crimes, so we're going to be giving hints by interrogating his crimes.
Yeah.
So, the first thing I would ask you, loyal audience, is what is something that is definitely not a crime? In fact, I don't even. If you have one?
I was gonna say kayak
Kayak. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
is definitely not a crime.
It is true.
Well, I've seen you kayak sometimes. It's close.
You know, let's fuck with Jimmy a little bit.
There's places where you can't kayak.
What is? Give me a musical instrument. Oboe. He was playing the oboe in a kayak. That is his crime.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's nail him. But he wasn't alone.
Well, we got to where he was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You want to know where he was first?
Yeah.
Okay, so where was he doing this?
Yeah. You can. You
Heinous act.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls. I like that. I like that. We'll just keep it right at Niagara Falls.
Yeah, it's nice.
All right.
And then celebrity.
Somebody or historical figure.
Oh, historical figure.
Historical figure celebrity.
Also, somebody semi-famous.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
Oh, he's a big Kim Kardashian.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Big Kim Kardashian. All right. So his crime, he was playing the oboe and kayak at Niagara Falls.
With Kim Kardashian.
Niagara Falls. Yeah, we'll stick with it. Just Niagara Falls.
Yes.
I was gonna try to go a little bit crazy with it just to fuck.
I don't know, be your own.
Yeah, kayak one will go, then be surprised.
Yeah.
All right. So when he gets close, we're gonna be
Just
asking.
made up.
Yeah. We're gonna be asking him questions. When he's getting close, when you feel him getting close, just snap. That way he knows that he's getting close. And when he gets it, start clapping. That lets him know that he's got it. All right. We got on the count of three. Everybody else, get in here, Jimmy. 1, 2, 3. Get in here, Jimmy.
I remember that too. Oh, yeah. This is.
Oh, get it. Yeah, we finally caught you. We got you.
You didn't catch me doing anything.
Yeah, we get you red-handed.
We know what you were doing.
Yeah. You can't flip it on us, buddy.
That's right. Can you believe it? Jeez.
What? There's nothing to believe. There's nothing I did.
Oh, sorry, we made a
Oh, it
mistake.
must be our fault.
Excuse us.
Oh, okay. Well, we can go home early, then, guys. Let's go get a burger.
I guess so. Or we can do something else.
We could. You know what?
What?
He looks like the type of guy who likes words that are spelled the same forwards and backwards.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you a palindromite?
That's the word I couldn't remember.
It's not a crime.
But it can involve crime.
Yeah. You can use it for criminal activity.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. You're
Oh,
going.
he doesn't know what I'm talking
He
about.
doesn't know what you're talking about.
No.
You are going down the river.
Yeah,
Got
that's it, buddy. It's over. Because it's over for you, bud.
Yeah. You just get
You know what you did, you sick bastard.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, you are.
Oh, I didn't do anything. Oh, I'm sorry.
You are up the creek without a paddle.
Yeah,
Let
buddy.
me tell you.
If you have paddle, it would have one side to it.
It was canoodling.
That's right. We've got extra interrogators behind our window here.
Yeah. You call the two-way mirror, but through like one.
Yeah. But usually the speakers go the other way, but this one.
We just had the station renovated, right?
Right there.
It's not important.
God, jeez. Don't get caught
Don't
up.
flip out on us.
I'm not gonna flip out on you.
Okay.
Man. Oh. You know, I think. No, I heard you had a good question.
You got a question? I was just saying, he just doesn't care where he goes, does he?
Nope.
Just all rapid fire, huh?
I go where the wind or the currents take me, all right?
Oh,
Yeah, you do.
he's just following the currents. Oh my God.
Oh, I bet.
Excuse us.
I bet when he played Oregon Trail and he came to a river, he didn't like any of the choices to get across the river. He
No.
probably preferred some other option they didn't have to get across the river. Isn't that
No.
right?
Probably just for one person.
Yeah,
Or maybe two.
could be two, but usually one.
Usually one. Unless you got a bigger one, like a 12-footer.
Yeah, spells the same forward and backward.
We're gonna have to spell it out for you, buddy, right?
No, it's fine. I just don't know what you think I have connected with kayaks is all about.
Nah, but you were doing a little more
Yeah.
than just kayaking, because we know you were doing something else in that.
Yes.
At the same time.
Reeds? Huh?
Wait, what?
You in the reeds?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, you were just grabbing the wood and being off in the wind, weren't you?
Yeah.
Grabbing the wood and being off in the wind?
Yeah. Everybody says that expression.
That's a kayaking term, I don't know.
It's something you were doing in the kayak.
Oh,
Oh,
well, you bug me.
Listen, if I were in a kayak, I would just follow the currents. I wouldn't get lost without a paddle or anything like that.
oh, good.
Oh, that's good.
Good, that's good.
What do you friends think you go out there and practice? Is that why you're out there
Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere in a kayak?
You like the sound of kind of like somebody doing snake charming while you're kayaking, don't you? That's why you were doing that in there, huh?
So what? You can make beautiful music anywhere, whether it's in a kayak or not.
It wasn't beautiful music.
No, it wasn't.
It was a very nasally sounding music.
Hideous instrument.
Hideous?
Hideous. No one likes it.
No faith.
You'll never find a kid in school playing that thing. Now without a clarinet or a trumpet, but not that piece of
Nah.
crap.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Weird. Boy, you are nuts.
Listen, you know what? Sometimes
Yeah.
you can get inspiration from Peter and or the Wolf at any time of year.
Well, you're lucky I don't get that reference. So try again, fucker.
I'm not saying it was me,
Oh, yeah.
but I have heard about people that do play the oboe while
Oh! Just to make it.
Sounds like a confession to me.
Yeah.
And it's a great instrument, it's not nasally.
It is nasally.
It is nasally.
But you had to play dangerous, huh? You like the danger, don't you?
I play a deliberate instrument, of course I play dangerous.
Oh, you do.
Crazy
You do.
bastard.
Almost Canadian dangerous. Almost.
Don't you dare.
Someday, buddy, you're gonna fall.
That's
You're going down. And it ain't gonna be pretty.
Bet you wish you had a barrel.
Sometimes if you're playing an oboe in a kayak, you follow the currents and it takes you down the wrong fork of a river, and sometimes you go towards a waterfall.
Sometimes it does. But some waterfalls are perfectly fine to do. They have signs all over the place that say, feel free to play the oboe in your kayak here.
Yeah, come on, slide down those falls.
But when you smell buffalo wings in the air, you know.
No. You know you missed.
I can't believe we all know the Canadian side is better.
No!
We don't need to reference Buffalo side of Niagara Falls. It sucks. I want the horseshoe bend or nothing.
But we're not Canadian police, buddy, so you're stuck in American side.
But we know yours was a two-person
Yeah,
with
with a wide rear end.
that second seat having an
That
ample
second
amount of room in it, didn't
Well, it tried to have an ample amount of room, but it was a tight fit. But you didn't care, did you?
it? Yeah. You didn't care.
You just didn't want to be alone with your oboe.
Who does?
Okay.
Yeah. And you were like, oh, somebody who was in my favorite video ever.
That could be anything.
Watch history on YouTube. Listen, it's not like I broke the internet while watching things on YouTube.
Ah,
Oh, like you're not on YouTube enough.
yeah. You're like, I'll be the most stable relationship this person had ever been in, and I kick rickety kayak in yours, huh?
Oh my God, that doesn't even take an effort.
Just a
So what's happening here?
you
Trying to
somebody.
get on TV, trying to get on a reality show, is that it?
Were you trying to be their ray of sunshine?
Listen, we ran into the Niagara Falls because I was just trying to go east the whole time. I thought it would be a metaphor, getting away from the west so that maybe she could join me instead.
And then you went north to Canada, just like a kid would.
Me and Kim had a real thing going on. Okay? She loved my oboe music. She loved the second seat of the kayak.
Slam. There's an echo. You hear the slam about a second after you slam down the table, but I digress. Sign that whole confession there. Let everybody know what you did.
I admit that I played the oboe in a kayak. Going over Niagara Falls
Jeez.
with Kim Kardashian.
You made me sick.
Hey. Alright, we're gonna play a game called First Line, Last Line. So we're gonna Jared and John out here. Can I get some sort of line that you would get in a greeting card? Some good thing, could be a bad thing, whatever you want. Something in a greeting card.
Congrats on your divorce.
Congrats on your divorce. Okay.
It's like a very
It's not a great greeting card. There's a whole section. A whole section of divorce.
I think 20 cards are randomly in people's houses.
And then, can I get something that you yell at a friend if you were driving past them? So you're yelling at them out the window. What would you yell?
Hey, nice hat.
Hey, nice hat. All right, so your scene is going to start with the sentence, congrats on your divorce, and your scene is going to end with the sentence, hey, nice hat.
Cool.
All right?
Hey, go ahead.
Congrats on your divorce.
Third one.
Collecting them, aren't you?
Yeah. I got a special with my lawyer.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. 5. I'm gonna pay for 5. I can get as many done as I want, but I'm only gonna pay 5.
Oh, I was wondering because you just said 5.
I've been drinking. I'm celebrating.
2 more to go, and then it's freebie divorces.
Yeah, I can marry and divorce as many women as I want.
Because everybody knows that the cost of a divorce is only in the proceedings.
Right.
And once you pay the attorney, it's done and over with. There's nothing else involved.
That's it. I give them the house, the car, the kids, the dog, everything, and then I'm scot-free.
You are you're such a great role model.
Yep. That's why I wanted you here to celebrate with me.
Thanks, Dad. Remember when you
Your last mom was really nice. I almost hated divorcing her, but I got a coupon. I gotta punch my coupon.
I've got to admit that you have always been such a financially smart person.
Yeah,
Like you know how to find a deal.
that's it.
I mean, when you divorced my real mother, I'm so glad
She was number one. Still is.
she was.
He really was.
I'm glad you chose to keep me in that divorce. I wish she had fought a little bit harder for me.
Yeah. She wanted your sister.
Yeah, perfect little sister.
She really was. I wanted her too, but I lost like I do. I think you should know that now. So, you're not getting married yourself, are you?
Gotta get started sometime, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm 19 years old. I think it's time for me to start thinking of settling down for a year or two.
Yeah, that's right. Don't own too much though, because the first one hurts. And don't get emotionally involved, because that also hurts. I don't want to go over this stuff with you too early when I gave you the talk. But this is more of an adult talk about what you should do when you're doing adultery. So,
I just wrote down, don't get emotionally involved in the person you get married to.
perfect.
I think that's great.
That's rule number one.
And I remember when I like asked you, like, Dad, how are babies born? You said, the first thing to do is don't get emotionally involved with the person that you're gonna have a baby with.
Right. Next thing you know, they want you in the room, this is stuff. You don't want to see the stuff.
There's stuff?
This stuff. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff.
Stuff?
Yeah. Like when you're born, there's stuff. And you don't want to see that stuff.
I didn't know there was gonna be stuff.
That's why you don't want to be in there. You fake being sick. Although I didn't fake it, I was really sick. I threw up on you when you were born.
Oh, and you've thrown up on me at every one of my birthdays too.
Yep, you pretty much made me sick. No, seriously, physically sick, not mentally or emotionally. I love you very much. It's just this lady does have a bit of a thing in my stomach.
Oh, is it because of this one eye that's just white from the gross vomit that got into it right when I was first born?
Yeah, and the rest of your face. You look like your mom.
I do look like my mom.
Yeah.
Dad, I've appreciated everything that you've done for me, but I wish that you could get emotionally involved, invested with me. I mean, I'm your son. I know who's there for you every birthday. I know who is there for you after every divorce.
That's true. You've been a wonderful son. I just want you to know that's a nice hat.
There's gonna take the pillars.
Yeah!
Oh, no.
Hey, audience! So next thing we're getting is a game called Pillars. Ooh, the way this game works, that's right, we love pillars, right? Wow. I'll even describe how it works, that'll get you more excited. So the way this game works is we're gonna have a chair, and one of you, audience, is gonna get to sit in the chair, and every once in a while, the performer is gonna need a word. They'll be talking about stuff, and they'll be starting a sentence, but you know these two, they're a little dumb. So they might need a word. In fact, we'll put the chair off to the side so you're not stuck being super, like, on stage for everybody, because I know that can be intimidating. And you're gonna give them a word, and the word doesn't have to make sense. There's no pressure on you to give a sensical word. That's on them. That's why they're getting paid all this money to be up here tonight. So, for example, let's say Jimmy was the person in the chair and I was doing a line, and I said, I love fishing. I sure hope I see a belt, because then I can keep my pants on, and the game warden won't give me crap like he usually does. Only it'll be a lot funnier than that. That was really, hopefully it'll be a lot funnier than that.
You said the word higher.
Oh, that's so humbling right there. Would anybody like to be the pillar sitting in the chair? I'm gonna keep on making small talk over here until someone ends up in the chair. All right. So since they're gonna be doing a scene, what is something that like go in your garage and you try to get done, try to accomplish?
Organize it.
Okay. You're organizing.
You're really gonna go through stuff? We just need to move around. If you go through it, it's gonna take us all like a month to get this done.
But if we don't go through it, then we're just moving stuff around that we may or may not need.
I know, I didn't wanna spend a long time doing it. I just figured like, it's a Saturday, let's just bang out, get the garage a little more organized.
I'm just kind of in one of those moods where like I've got the motivation to like look through stuff right now. I feel like if I don't do it now, but when we say we're gonna do it in a few weeks, we're not going to.
Well, what if we just pile them up and then like maybe once a month we can bring a box into the house and kind of go through it, see what it's like.
I don't know, I'm gonna feel the time. I mean, maybe I'll
Bike.
bike that day. Maybe I'll run that day. Maybe I'll play an instrument that day. It could be anything.
I mean, I don't want to get in the way of your physical health or whatever, but I just wanna
Run.
run away from you sometimes.
No, that's fine. You can run away now. I will go through this box of stuff.
I want to be able to pull the car in the garage. I don't think that's too much to ask. It's so much.
We do. But I mean, if we get rid of this
Snowblower.
snowblower now, then that could leave room for the new snowblower that we'll get in the winter.
Do you want me to buy new? We can't just get rid of our things and then buy new stuff every year when a season comes around. I mean, you want me to get rid of my toilet paper?
Yes. That's why we have 7 bidets. We've only installed 2 of them because that's all we can, but as soon as we get rid of them, we got more.
But they were at Costco. I got them. We have 48 cases of toilet paper. Well, they were on sale at Costco.
But here's the thing, we just keep moving the cases of toilet paper all over the place. I'm up to my neck in
Muffins.
muffins.
Oh, we're gonna run the muffins now? Do you know how expensive a single muffin is? If you buy in bulk, that's very reasonably priced.
Yeah, I know, but you've been pumping so much fiber into my diet, I get 7 bidets.
So you also have a problem with my
Chickens.
chickens?
Do I have problems with chicken? Of course I do. Look at this. Bag of seed, bag of grain, bag of seed, bag of grain, corn. That's where we could be putting all of our snowblowers.
Well, eggs, because now I have to go to Costco and buy dozens of eggs. Instead of the chicken out there that produces them one at a time. And the other 12 chickens also produce them one at a time, so I get a dozen a day.
Listen, I love the chickens. They're great. But we have to feed them all the time. And you know how they get. Sometimes they
Fly.
fly away. And then we don't have eggs for days. And then they just fly back. And sometimes there's more than 12 when they come back. And that's when we just get gross upon gross of eggs.
Well, they make friends. I mean, what do you expect them to do? Go out there in the world and not make a friend? I mean, they're chickens, for God's sakes. They're very social animals. They're the same as
Foxes.
foxes. So,
Yeah, but here's the thing, you take the chicken in the box out of here, the grain's fine, but if you leave the chicken behind, the grain's gonna get taken away.
listen, the
It's
chickens.
an old logic club. Nobody was with me on that.
Excuse me, not all of us went to
Jamaica.
Jamaica. What about chickens and foxes and things?
They know how to protect their goods, just like I'm trying to protect our goods. I mean, what are you gonna take the car in here for anyways? You can't do the,
Race.
can't do the race anymore.
Oh.
That's what this is all about.
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
It's I can no longer do the one thing in the world I was good at, one thing I love. And you just thought, let's just not clean out the garage so I can't put my car in here that I love. I bled for that car.
I know you
I
have.
lived for that car.
I cut it behind
What
you.
did we do?
Both of our blood thing. Who together and went down the drain together. We were there together. I was behind you. You just didn't notice because you love the car more than me.
Actually, I
Want to go on a trip.
I want to go on a trip.
Okay, where do you want to go? We can go
To London.
to London.
I was thinking maybe
California.
California.
Ooh, same boat.
And scene! Improv audience.
London and California pretty much the same thing.
Everybody's like trying to decipher that in their mind.
We have one final game for you. This game is called Meanwhile. During this game, a scene will be going on at any time. Three of us can yell "Meanwhile" and bring us to a different location. And so we'll just kind of do a series of scenes until we're done. So we'll have you two start out. Can we get another non-geographical location?
The back of your hand.
What's that?
The back of your hand.
The back of your hand.
I know this place so well.
Really do. It's like you've lived it.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Every time I come back to Cranston, like I know this place up and down, inside and out.
You really do.
I know 3 different ways to get to Garden City from here.
No way.
Way!
You're such a Rhode Island.
I am such a Rhode Islander! Oh,
You weren't
man.
even born here, were you?
I wasn't! I wasn't Rhode Island! Man, that's just how much I just drunk in everything Rhode Island.
So, yeah, because where are you originally from? You're from like some weird state, like Arkansas or something, right?
Sure was!
Damn.
Fuck yeah, I was from Arkansas! Oh man, Little Rock? Yeah, we call that the Warwick of the South.
Pretty loud at Warwick of the South.
Can you believe life down here is just the same as a small little town in Rhode Island?
Craziest tarnation. The only place in Arkansas here you can get fried clams.
Mm. Get them shipped all the way here. They are delicious.
And one thing we love here in Little Rock, Arkansas, is aged clam.
Mhm. The older the better. I like them when they're gray. Mm.
You get that deep clam flavor then.
Mm.
You get a little sour.
Mm. Spitting out some more clams.
Mm-hmm.
How many clams you fitting in there?
Got me a dozen. Dozen clams that I just gnaw and then spit out one at a time. Just like they eat clams in Warwick, Rhode Island.
Be careful, I got my clam stick almost sharp.
Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly.
Meanwhile, on a Greyhound bus. Can I look out the window?
I paid an extra $5 for the window so that I can look out the window.
Yeah, I know that, but it's like you're blocking on purpose.
I don't want you to be getting any of the $5 worth of window that I paid for already.
Can I look out your window?
If you Venmo me $250.
Wow!
I also accept Zelle.
you're gonna have to go to the bathroom at some point.
When I do, I'll just breathe on the window and fog it up while I'm gone. I've thought of everything.
Except you're gonna get to the aisle. Ooh, who's got the power now? Aisle man?
Well, if you don't let me get out to the aisle to use that nice, clean Greyhound bathroom, I guess I'll just have to go on myself. In the same bench seat as you.
Well played, my friend.
Wow, look at all the cows in that field. A lot of cows out in that field.
Yeah.
Sure is neat watching them as we go by.
Mm. Look at that lake. All that water. Look at all that water. Lots of water.
Meanwhile, on the lake,
Look at that bus.
Sounds like one.
You know what I like about buses?
What?
I like the thought of all these happy people on the buses together, just getting along, having a great time.
It's gonna be a great way to travel.
All right. Right?
Be swimming places, huh?
Oh yeah, it's exciting. It's a massive lake that is too big to walk around.
I know.
Boats aren't allowed.
We gotta swim across it if we wanna get to 7-Eleven. Jeez. You just wanna frickin' slurp it.
When will they pave a road to that 7-Eleven?
No idea. Ah, man. I hate when a fish touch you.
Really? I love that. I love that feeling. Oh man.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, it makes me feel so alive.
Cut it out. Somebody's swimming by my genitals just on purpose.
That's-
Feels no tail. Knock it off.
I'll tell you what, people who don't spend as much time in lakes as we do don't know how good it feels to have a fish's tail snapping against their genitals. That's,
Wait a minute, you like that?
I love that! Oh,
Thanks, I don't know about you.
that's why I wear these very loose-legged bathing trunks.
What? You got bathing trunks on?
How are we gonna get to the 7-Eleven if you're not wearing bathing trunks?
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, at 7-Eleven. Hey, welcome to 7-Eleven. You're the first customer of the day.
I'm the first customer of the day? Wow! Holy, wait a second. I actually just saw something. So if you're open 24 hours a day, does that mean I'm the first customer since midnight? Or the first customer since like the normal daytime hours, I don't know, 7 a.m.?
It's midnight.
Wow! 10 a.m. now.
Yeah. It's been a long shift.
You must love working here. It is so exciting. Look at all these chips. All that candy. All that gum.
I was mid-nap, so like, just make the transaction and then let me get back to my.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me just go hit the Slurpee machine.
Just fill your any container day at 7-Eleven.
Any container? Any container?
Yes, any container will cost you $1.99.
I took the bag out of the garbage can outside.
Go ahead and pick any flavor that you want. You can even mix and match.
I can mix and match flavors. Wow!
Yes, it's all just $1.99.
Meanwhile, the hearing aid factory.
Great work, Simon. Great work. Your innovations on our latest hearing aids have been fantastic.
Let's just test this one out.
What do you think?
I think it works. Is that blood? Feels moist. Good.
Dude, test that blood, see what kind of blood it is.
Mine. It's my blood. Because you came in here and yelled that I had a hearing aid in my ear. What's the matter with you? We're hearing aids back. Can you keep now?
Listen, you shouldn't just be testing all willy-nilly. You gotta put up the testing sign if you're testing hearing aids.
There's too many rules in this place. It's a hearing aid factory. I put them on my ear. If I can hear, they work. I can send them out. You got rules, too many rules.
You can hear without the hearing aid, so you don't know if they work or not.
That's irrelevant. I can hear better with the hearing aid in. What are you gonna do? Hire people that can't hear? Or that have trouble hearing?
There's different ways to test electronics.
What?
There's different ways to test electronics.
Huh? Oh shit!
You're fired.
If you want to be my lover.
What do you mean I'm fired?
You heard me.
Now I can't.
You're fired.
I'm not listening to you.
You have to listen to me. I'm your former boss. No.
No, I'm not putting it in my ear.
Put it back in.
No.
Put it in.
No.
Put it in.
No.
So you can hear me.
I can read your lips.
No.
Yes. No. Yes, I can.
I need to tell you about your severance package.
What? That's sexual harassment.
What?
You can't talk about my package.
No, your severance package.
You're gonna sever my package?
No.
Meanwhile, at HR. So now that you've been fired, your severance penis.
What?
You got a severance penis.
Say that again.
Severance package.
Oh yeah.
You got a severance package.
Hey.